Who gave you permission to be this perfect? I think you should go ahead and thank your mama for me. Lord,
Assalamu alaikum. Hey, I'm Khadijatahir. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my first ever vlog. This is my first entry to my visual diary. I'm about to do skincare. I did my morning routine. Today is orientation day. I don't know whether I should do like a little intro for you guys to get to know me, or should I just be like, F it, girl, we already know each other. Girl, we already know each other. We already know each other. I'm about to be a nursing student. This is my first semester. Orientation is today. I am super excited. I'm about to be 23 tomorrow. Girl, a lot is happening. I'm starting a YouTube channel too. It's crazy. But I really did. I've been wanting to do this forever. So I'm actually really excited. I'm looking at the time because we're on like, let me show you guys, 7:49 right now. And I have to do my makeup. I'm gonna leave at 8:45 because I'm taking a bus. I'm gonna take a car back. I need to grab a little bit of breakfast and get ready to go. I don't know if they're giving us breakfast there. Orientation does start from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. I need to start getting ready now. Let's get into makeup and let me talk a little bit about me. Yes, I'm looking at my phone because I wrote some things down. This is my first video, so I'm trying to, you know what I mean? Don't judge. Yeah, girl. Anyways. All the products that I use will be put on the screen either here or here, but you'll see them. If I like a product, I'll tell you guys about it. I just started using this. Focus. I started using this toner. Don't judge. I did get it from Dollar Tree, but it's because I was like, I've been seeing it all over TikTok. Like the girls were like, oh, it's such a good toner. So I was like, let me just get it. So I started using this toner and I've been liking it a lot. And if you, I'm just skin prepping. If you see me looking over here, it's because I'm looking at the mirror. But yeah, I'm prepping my skin for my makeup because I wanted to do a little bit of makeup today. But yes, I am 22 years old, born and raised New Yorker, Ghanaian American. And I originally was, I did graduate this semester with my Bachelor's of Science in Psychology, which I'm very proud of. My original goal was to go pre-med. That was something I wanted to do. I wanted to be a child psychiatrist. So I went to college for psychology, wanting to do that. And it didn't plan out that way because I realized that I wasn't doing what I wanted to do for me. I was doing it for other people. And I decided, you know what? I'm going to go to nursing school. I'm going to become a nurse. And I have, of course, higher goals than just being a regular nurse. I want to go back and get some more degrees. But we'll talk about that when the time comes. You're wondering what all that stuff, that's my mini fridge. Don't mind all that. But yeah, so now that I am basically done, I just finished off my undergrad years and now I'm going to nursing school. I got accepted in August and I've just been super excited waiting. And I am turning 23 tomorrow. My birthday is December 31st. Of course, you guys are going to see a little bit of birthday festivities. I'm not really doing anything too crazy. I'm literally just going to be home with my family, my friends, celebrating, having fun, spending time with them. If you're West African, you know every single, even if you're just African, I feel like it's a West African thing though, like ice cream cake, happy birthday song, and money. My favorite thing in the world. I'm gonna be using Maybelline Super Stay 24 Hour. Yeah, I'm using the skin tint. I got the 270, I got it in 274 and I got it in 272. And I got a bit darker because I usually like to go a bit darker in my, you know, my foundation or my skin tint. But it was too dark. And then I also used the Dewy Smooth by Maybelline, which I adore and love this. I'm excited to take content creation serious in 2026. And I didn't finish my vision board yet, and I know it's literally December 30th and I have not finished it, but I pretty much have all the pictures that I need for it. I just have to sit down and actually put it all together. The one thing I'm really excited for today is to meet my cohort. And I feel like sometimes it's hard to make friends in your 20s. And I thought people were just tripping when they said that. No, it is hard to make friends in your 20s. You're gonna see how this just, I love it. I love this foundation so much. It's lightweight like a skin tint, but it has the coverage of a foundation, which I like. I hope I don't look crazy. I look crazy, and that's okay, because it's gonna come together. I really love this foundation, like a lot. I mean, it's really like a skin tint. It has vitamin C in it, and that's also good. So if you like skincare and a skin tint, this is good for that. Oh my god. I know that allegedly there is some like shade when it comes to girlies who want to be nurse injectors. I love those girls. I think it's just so chic and so cute to want to do that. I personally like it, and I even as someone who wants to work in the ICU or PICU, I still think that it's cool. You know, I don't know, but that's just me. I feel like this year I achieved a lot of my goals. I wanted to lose weight. I have my total weight loss. I'm currently on a GLP-1, by the way. I woke up this morning. If you're on a GLP-1, you know about sulfur burps and bubble guts. Like it's like when you eat something too oily. And all I had yesterday was Liberian dry rice. That's all I had was dry rice. So I don't know what happened, but I woke up, stomach tore up. But I've been on a GLP-1 since March of 2025. It was during Ramadan, I think, when I started it. I'm not sure, but I started it and I've lost 40 pounds, alhamdulillah, through using it. So that was like one of my goals. Honestly, I want to lose more than that, but I'm still happy because I lost it at a good pace. I lost it in a healthy way, and I lost it in a very balanced way. And I love my GLP-1. I use tirzepatide. I get it from Brello Health. If anyone's interested, I'll just leave the link down below. All the products I use in this video, again, will be linked down below and on the screen. But I got mine from Brello Health, and I love it. I get the 6 months. No, it's 3 months, but it usually lasts me 6 months. I haven't had these bubble gut sulfur burps. I used to be on, when I was in the beginning, I feel like you get them, especially when you're still not used to learning how to eat properly. But I was shocked when I got them sulfur burps last night, and then I woke up today. I was upset because today's orientation day. Like the worst day. Oh my god, I have to go in 45 minutes. Here I am yapping. The worst day to get sulfur burps is today. Anyways. But yes, I lost 45 pounds this year. I'm very proud of myself for that. Oh, before I even use this, let me put you on. If you don't have the Made by Mitchell, where's the box? If you don't have the Made by Mitchell curve case, if you don't have this, you need to get it. As a makeup girly, the girlies were saying it. Get a Made by Mitchell curve case. Get a Made by Mitchell curve case. I was like, okay, let me get one. This case, it has everything that you need. It has your contour / bronzing shades, and it has 4 different blushes. Do you see that? Like, what? Anyways, let's do the other side. But I'm telling you, this is pigmented. You don't need a lot. Now I'm gonna put a little bit on my nose. A little bit. Yeah, I hope I look good on camera because my makeup looks good to me here. And that's pretty much, like, this is gonna be the makeup look for today. I'm about to go in with the e.l.f. Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray. Girl, me love this. I'm just looking at my skin to make sure everything looks nice. But yeah, this is the makeup look. I hope you guys like it. I hope you got to know me a little bit. Again, I'm probably gonna rewatch this and realize that I said a whole lot of nothing, but please give me grace. I'm nervous, I'm shaking. And this is pretty much what I'm wearing today for orientation. So I will see you guys at orientation. Bye. Okay, hey guys, I am back from orientation. I wanted to chat while I did my skincare and kind of also update you guys on some things that I did before leaving. I mean, after I left. So orientation went really well. I rushed out of here. I thought I had more time. I ended up taking a cab there because I didn't want to be late. I didn't want to miss anything. And when we got there, they pretty much ran us through the entire program, what to expect. And one thing that I got from my orientation, don't mind all this, oh my god, it looks crazy, but I promise you it's all gonna melting well. But one thing I got from orientation that I think is very important is that they kind of constantly told us you need to make sure that you're making friends. You need to make sure that you're like communicating, networking, being on good terms with all of your classmates, because where I'm at, there's 3 different clinical locations. One that's really far from where I live, and then there's one that is it's not that far. But they really did emphasize on making sure that you make friends, because not only do you need your study group, you need your core group, you need people that also understand what you're going through. No one is really going to understand what you're going through when you're in nursing school, when you're in law school, when you're in med school, besides the people that you're spending most of your week with. I cannot find my eye cream at all, and I'm really upset because I love putting it on. Maybe I'll find it like when I'm done talking to you guys, and I look like a little oily egg. Not too much. As someone who's already an extrovert, it's not that hard for me to make friends. You might need someone to help you get to clinical because you don't have a car. Like as of right now, I don't even have a permit. I had one that expired. I'm taking my permit this Friday. But back to orientation. You guys can tell if you're like me, I literally talk and then I get lost. Let me put some lip gloss on, because this one, I'm not gonna lie, my lips was ashy and none of y'all told me nothing. I watched back that footage, I'm like, damn, they didn't even tell me, oh, Khadija, your lips is dry. They just let me yap. And I did meet some girlies. I met like 4 girls. One, I had already met her pre-orientation because she was at my acceptance meeting, and I met her sister, and then I met like 4 or 5 other girls, which was really, really cool. And they were all super nice. And I have a few of them that we're gonna be sharing our Nursing 100 class foundations. Another thing that they really talked about was time management. They emphasized on managing your time. I get overwhelmed by the amount of tasks I have in life. So I like to use structure because it literally helps me manage my time, because it is an accelerated associates program. My program is 18 months and accelerated associates. So we're gonna be like this all the time. There is no breaks, there is no gap forever, you know, you need to be on top of things. And then so the next thing, they also mentioned to be on top of your assignments. Your tests, your homeworks are extremely important. You need to learn. And the lady who was talking, she said to get a notebook app because writing tends to be better. We were supposed to get our books. We didn't get our books today. This bag is filled with everything that I did get today. We did not get our books today because there was a mishap. Originally, we were supposed to get paperback. We were supposed to get hardcover books. But they put in an order for ebooks. So you were supposed to get your ebooks through Canva, where you can access all your books, because they felt like it would be better because the ebooks are always up to date. We're probably going to get our books the day we start class. And there were people who brought suitcases because they told us bring a big bag, but they did give us our scrubs. So I met my advisor. That woman is so nice. She actually teaches Nursing 100, and I'm so sad because I low-key wanted her to be my professor, but she's best friends with the other Nursing 100 professor, and people were like, she's nice. I loved the woman that was saying all these things I said before. I loved her. I don't know what her position is. If I can find it, I would say it, but she literally, you could tell this is a Christian woman. And as a Muslim, I adore other faiths. I adore people who just practice their faith. I'm a Muslim woman who's trying every day to be better, and I'm not perfect. I'm not the best Muslim in the world, but I'm trying every day to get closer to God and be a better Muslim. And I truly love the God that I serve. And I adore people who, whether they're Buddhist, Hindu, Christian, Jewish, I adore people who you can tell lead their life in their faith. And I just admire them. And she was literally praying good things over us. She was telling us to repeat positive affirmations. You are blessed. You can tell she genuinely loves her job, and the way she was telling us, like, you need to wake up every morning and prioritize positive affirmations, because what you speak to yourself is truth. And I'm a firm believer in that. As someone who is in therapy, healing from a lot of bullying and things that I experienced, the way you speak to yourself, sometimes the negative things you say to yourself are repeated words that you heard from other people, and those things can rule over your life. I would have started YouTube when I was in middle school or high school if I didn't have so much critique about myself, because I had people calling me weird and too much. Girl, be too much. Talk to yourself positively. It's super duper important. And I love that she covered that self-talk is just necessary in a program like this, because there will be times where you're going to struggle and not understand something, and calling yourself stupid is not going to help you. It's going to literally make your process even worse because you won't grow. But I loved everything that happened at orientation. It was just so nice. Our orientation was 2 hours, and all they gave us were like little breakfast things like muffins and cinnamon rolls. It wasn't nothing, and I didn't even eat those. I had just water. But after orientation, I had a chicken Caesar wrap. Oh my God, it was so good. Olives, feta inside, Caesar dressing on the side. It was so freaking good. And it had Parmesan chicken. Very good. There's a cafe near school, so it's like right there, so it's even better for the days that maybe I don't pack lunch or I'm rushing and I don't get breakfast. So yeah, that's how orientation went. Orientation was really, really, really good. And I feel like everything she said definitely can relate to anyone in any type of program. Oh my God, and this guy, the dean, he was like, there are going to be things that you used to prioritize before your program that you need to prioritize now. I have friends that you guys go out, y'all party, y'all do things. That's not going to be your lifestyle in this program. He said you need people that not only support you, but people who can relate to you. That was his biggest thing, was you need to make friends, make people in the program, because there are going to be things you're going to miss out on being in this program. And he was like, you're going to lose friends. Sometimes you're going to lose people that you thought would be there for your journey because they don't understand your journey. And I just felt like that was so good to hear, because I know that's to be the truth. There are a lot of women that I follow and women that I know in my personal life who started law school, nursing school, and they have people in their lives who just didn't understand or refused to understand. Some people were jealous of them. And it's sad that there are people who are like that, especially people that you really want to be close to. But you need to learn, understand that the things that you are doing now might be the things holding you back. That orientation, honestly, like, it was great. And I'm just super excited. And the girls that I met today were just super cool. And I'm really excited to start. I am nervous. The advisor that I met, she went to the school in 2015. She is, I believe, an NP. And no, she has her master's in nursing. She teaches. So it was really nice. It was really good. And I think that, like, there's a bit of imposter syndrome, especially being a Black woman. It can feel like, is this for me? Am I ready? Is this what I'm supposed to be doing? But I feel like God wouldn't call you to something if you were not meant to be doing it. It wouldn't sit in your heart heavy if you were not meant to do it. Like me doing YouTube is something I wanted to do since I was a little girl. And I felt called to do it, and now I'm doing it, and I'm really having fun, and I'm proud of myself. I was nervous. I'm telling you guys, before this camera went on, I was shaking in my boots, honey. But then I put it on, I had fun. I had a great time. It's been fun. Oh my God, I love it. But now I'm gonna show you guys the things that I got from orientation. I've been yapping for a minute. Okay, so I got 3 pairs of scrub bottoms. My program, our colors are navy blue, but they also give you white bottoms, but the shirt is navy blue. But you guys will see my uniform in the next vlog when I'm going to school. But yes, I want to try these on and see if they're baggy, because I do want a little bit of a baggy fit. And I'm buying that. Also, I'm getting the navy blue, because me personally, I don't want the white bottoms. I want a full navy blue set, white hijab, white sneakers, or navy blue hijab, navy blue sneakers. They said that for women, you need to have your hair up. So I'm going to order more of these hijabs, and I will link them down below where I get them. I get them from Amazon. I need to get more of these mini hijabs, because I know for a fact they're going to look good with my uniform. And on top of it, when I do start clinicals in my 2nd semester, I don't want my hijab just touching patients. Hijab isn't falling into somebody's wound mid-care, please. Anyways, white pants. I got 3 of those. And again, I paid for these already because in my program, I already did my tuition. And then I got these navy blue shirts. I got 3 of these as well. We got our lab coats. These are the lab coats that we got. Again, I will try these things on. I think that you're supposed to wear the lab coats to clinical. I don't know if or whatever. I'm not sure. They gave us a lunchbox and they gave us a water bottle. I would show you guys. I feel like I can. No, it has my school's logo on it, so I can't show you guys. But they gave us a water bottle and they gave us lunch boxes, which is cute. So yeah, these are everything that I got from my orientation. I wanted to take you guys with me to the beauty supply store, which I didn't take you guys with me to the beauty supply store. Honestly, I had left you guys at home and I was out with one of my cousins and my little sister. So I was just like, oh, let me just go. But I wish I would have taken you guys. So I am getting my hair done. I usually get braids. And I'm getting like cornrowed braids down. Like, just imagine it. Just even, yeah. And I know that there's differences of opinion when it comes to extensions in Islam. I'm gonna put the madhab that I follow on the screen. I followed their ruling on it. I am West African we usually do our hair with yarn. We do it with the synthetic fibers. And I know with that belief, they believe that if, as long as it's not human hair, pig hair, and it does not match the color of your hair, it is not deception or extensions. It is an extension, but it's not haram. So please don't get in my comments leaving me all types of hadith and Quranic verses, please, because you will be blocked. I do want to state that now on this channel. I don't need none of that. See, if you want to leave Islamic literature and just, you know, give the girls some lessons, I'm down. Me and the dolls are down. But when you get up on here putting Surah Munafiqeen, and I'm saying this because I've seen on other Muslim women's YouTube channels, leaving Surah Munafiqeen on their comment section is disgusting. And I don't think that you're coming from a good place when you're calling someone a hypocrite. And in the end, that you are not God. You don't know anyone's personal relationship with God, and you need to keep that to yourself. And this is not a space or a channel for that. And if you think that's what it is, you got to go. Because I feel like you have to be strict with people nowadays, because some people get too comfortable being disrespectful online. And me personally, if I don't like your lifestyle, I don't comment on it. I just delete you or block you or unfollow. I don't have to leave a whole comment. And trust me, believe me, the people that you're following, especially if they're Muslim women, are aware of their struggles and are just being transparent online with their struggles. And you don't need to be in their comments shaming them, judging them, or harassing them, okay? This is not the space for that. So I just want to give that warning, and I will give it every video if I have to, because I'm letting you know now. You can leave me a little hadith about, like, when I post, because I do plan on doing Jummah diaries where I'm posting my Jummah vlogs. You can leave little Islamic inspiration there. I don't mind it, but I'm talking about the girlies and the men who, and I call men girlies too. Like, when I say girlies, I mean everyone. I'm talking about the people that leave comments under being judgmental and disgusting towards other Muslim women or Muslim women in general. It is not encouraging, it is discouraging, and you are literally pushing people away from Islam. Again, I was at the beauty supply store and I wanted to get the NYX glosses. That's the ones I wanted to get. And I saw that NK has basically their version of the NYX lip glosses. I got the shade A83. The color is called Viola. It's pink. This is literally, it's like this was $1. Let me see how much these were. I think they were $1.49, $1.79. That's what the girl told me. The next shade is A88 Miss Mauve. Hold on. It is a nude color. And this is A80 Matrix. It is a pinky nude color. They're just so gorgeous and they are so affordable. So those are the things I wanted to show you guys. And of course, I wanted to talk about orientation. But I definitely want to show you guys these things. Tomorrow I'm going to get my hair done. So you guys probably won't see me until it's time for my birthday when I'm going to be cutting my cake. But I am super excited. I'm going to be 23 years old. And something I want to do tomorrow is I want to do like a 5 things I learned so far in my 22 years. I don't know how that works. I'm about to be 23, so is it 23 years of life or am I 22 years of life? Listen, you tell me in the comments. But the things I've learned so far in my early 20s that I think would be helpful to girlies in their teens and going into their 20s. And I'm only 22 now, about to be 23. So there isn't like a whole lot that I know, but these are basic things that I think that is important to implement in your life and things that I had to learn. So yes, have a good night. I'm going to see you girlies tomorrow. And I'm literally about to call it a night. I'm about to have some sushi. Okay, so we'll talk tomorrow. Bye. Good morning. Oh my God, as you guys can tell, I look a mess. I took my hair out yesterday, so I have to get ready for my hair appointment. Babes, I have just woken up. Good morning, babes. I just got up, as I can tell, my bonnet is on. It's my birthday, yes, we're officially 23. This is probably the last time you guys are probably gonna see me, not in the vlog, but for today, maybe later when I'm unboxing everything I got. But as you guys saw, I just got up. I did my skincare. My head looks very puffy, and it's because I took my hair out yesterday. I'm getting it done today, and I'm doing the Jada Wada like cornrow type of braids with the hair that I showed you guys yesterday. And I feel like I'm reflecting a lot on these past couple of years being in my 20s and the things that I've been blessed to experience. And it's just crazy. Like, I know some people cry on their birthday. I don't think I've cried on my birthday in a long time. The only time I ever cried was when, like, my mom and dad, like, because I did something bad, they refused to, like, celebrate my birthday. That's the only time I've ever cried on my birthday. I've never cried cried on my birthday. But this year, hold on, let me move this. I have like some things I want to. I love this phone case. I will link it if you guys want it. It's so cute. It's a Hello Kitty phone case. Anyways, I have some things that I wrote down that I want to share. And originally I was going to do my makeup and share these things with you guys. But I'm not going to lie, my skin needs to breathe. I had makeup on all day yesterday. And I'm someone who like, I don't like to like always put on makeup because your skin needs to breathe. And I feel like I have really good skin, so I don't really need makeup. The most you guys will see me do, I plan on doing my henna brows. I don't think it's gonna be in this vlog, but when I do it, I'll show you guys how I do my henna brows. And this is like a version of having like ombre brows, microblading, that is number one, budget friendly and halal for my Muslim girlies. We can't get microbladed brows. Well, don't take my notes on it because again, I don't know the most, but as I know of from my knowledge is I can't do them. As you guys can tell, I did a lip tint. My sister got me one of these from Amazon. I will link them down below. Everything in this video that I use, like products, I will link them down below if you're interested in them. But yes, I got this from Amazon. It is so gorgeous. It comes with 6 different colors and there are different undertones. Like some have purple undertones, some have like a red undertone, pink. If you like a berry type of like purplish undertone, that's the one I'm wearing right now. No lip gloss on, honestly. I've just been kind of chilling. I'm 23 years old. You know, some people didn't make it to this age, and alhamdulillah, I've made it this far, and I'm starting nursing school. Like, it just feels like a lot is happening for me, not against me, but for me. And I am truly blessed and very grateful for the life that I've been able to live. Of course, there were challenges that I experienced, but alhamdulillah, like I've overcome anything that was sent to be against me. Mwah, yeah, said that. So I'm just really blessed. And I wrote down some things that I definitely did want to share with you guys when it came to like the things I've learned in my 20s that maybe so far in my early 20s that could definitely help someone who's in their late teens going into their 20s. And I feel like these are things that I learned from my experience and also things that I learned from women in my life who are either a bit older than me or the same age as me. So some of these things, they do apply to me, but not all the way in a sense, but I'm going to share them anyway. First and foremost, the biggest one to me is heal. Mentally, physically, spiritually. You are your biggest investment in this life, and you truly have to prioritize your mental health, prioritize your mental wellness, prioritize your physical health. I got up to 325.8 pounds, and the 0.8 matters to me. I got up to that weight, and I had never been that weight. I usually stayed between like 250. I really stayed 250, like 249, 250 for most of my like teens. I didn't, you know, and I'm 5'6", 5'7". So it's balanced itself out. I mean, I'm hourglass shape, so it balances itself out, right? And then I got to 325.8. And I was like, damn, this is crazy. What happened? A lot happened. And not only was I dealing with depression at that point in my life, I was dealing with a lot of like feeling like, where am I going with my life? What do I want from my life? And that stuff does affect you. It does. I don't care what anyone says. It does affect you. So I got up on my weight loss journey. I lost weight. And while on my weight loss journey, I realized that I low-key had a lot of had a lot of insecurities because again, I experienced bullying growing up. So there were things that were still left. And yes, middle school for me was like a little bit over 10 years ago, but things stick and you definitely need to work through them and not sit still in them. So I definitely went out of my way to get in therapy to work through a lot of things that I've experienced in life. I know my therapist is probably gonna watch this and be like, dang, I'm proud of her. Like she's doing the vlogging thing because we've been talking about this for a while. I definitely feel like even as a Muslim who's born into Islam, you go through your own journey of figuring out your relationship with God. And I think just having some form of a belief system does ground you because it takes the pressure off of you of realizing that not everything is within your control. Even if you're like me, you're like a control freak. Not like I'm not a control freak, but all in all, heal spiritually, physically, and mentally. Take the time to genuinely invest in yourself. You are your biggest investment. The person you're going to have to live with for the rest of your life is not a boyfriend. Your kid is going to be you. Second would be choose you every time. Be selfless at times, but do not put your life on hold for anyone. And I'm going to say this for my girlies, especially for a man. Okay, I just watched the Tubi movie yesterday, and yes, I do watch Tubi movies. I watch them. They're not all the time. I just like listen, I like a little trashy ghetto TV here and there. It's good. I was watching a Tubi movie yesterday where the lady basically was married to this guy, and they had been dating on and off for 13 years. She wanted kids, he didn't, but she didn't know that. Well, she knew, but you could tell that she was kind of ignoring it and hoping one day he'd come around to it, but he never directly told her, I didn't want kids. She put her life on hold, her goals on hold, and then she gave him a hall pass, and he ended up sleeping with her sister. Listen, it's a whole lot. But the point being is she put her life on hold for him, and she didn't choose herself. She chose him and hoped in the end he would choose her. And that's not how people work in life most of the times. You have to choose yourself. And sometimes you have to choose you over you, because sometimes you want to stay in a place of comfortability, and you have to fight yourself to get out of that. Learn to budget. My dad, the job that I do home health care. So it's not like I make a whole lot of money. I only work 2 days a week. My dad used to always tell me like, yeah, you don't make a lot, but just save like $20. And I used to be like, please. Now I'm saying, I'm like, damn, I need to start saving, honey. So yes, save, learn to budget, learn to have fun money, savings, rainy days, whatever. And learn to have discipline with money. Learn to tell yourself no. Do it. Do it scared, do it lonely, do it, honey. Do whatever you want to do. If that's going to law school, nursing school, med school, even if that's you going to freaking plumbing school, go. Do it. Stop holding yourself back from achieving the life that you deserve. Because if this thing has been on your mind forever, you need to do it and stop being scared. And that's like something I learned in my early 20s, was that I was afraid to do this, what I'm doing now, and I'm doing it and I love it. It's fun. Like, I woke up and I want to talk to you guys. Like, it was just fun. Do it not knowing where it's going than to be on your deathbed at like 90 something years old, 100 and something years old, thinking, dang, what would have happened if I just did it? That to me is one of my biggest fears, is looking back on life feeling like I didn't do the things I wanted to do because I was scared. At one point I was like, oh, I'm gonna do YouTube once I'm like at my goal weight of 200 pounds. Because right now I'm at 285. Yeah, she's a small thing. I decided to do it now because I'm like, I'm starting my nursing school journey. This is something that I do want to share online, and because there are girls who are going through it too, or even girls who are in med school, law school, who definitely want to watch a Black woman go through education. Because scared money don't make no money, okay? And sometimes it's not just about money, but you get what I'm saying. Just do it. So my dad would scream this at the rooftops, honey. Your education is your protection as a woman, okay? Take it serious. As someone who's Ghanaian and has family back home, education is not available to all people in this world, especially women in third world countries. They're not able to get education, a lot of them. So if you live in the United States, the United Kingdom, if you live in Canada, if you live in a first world country and you are able to get education, take advantage of your education. Your biggest priority after God should be attaining some source of an education to gain some source of wealth. It never fell on deaf ears because I grew up in the hood. My parents are immigrants who came from Ghana and settled here and built a life and had 5 kids, and they gave us the best of what they could, and they tried, right? And I grew up seeing people around me who didn't have stuff. There were times I didn't have certain things, you know what I mean? You see a lot of kids who are in worse situations than you, and you see people who never prioritize education. I've known people who didn't even get their GED or a high school diploma, and you see the life they're living. They're living paycheck to paycheck. They're living in conditions that are terrible. Their kids are living in terrible conditions. And I just feel like, given the opportunity that my parents came here, they worked hard, they sacrificed their dreams and hopes. The littlest thing I can do is get my education, especially in a career that can benefit me and my family. If you have anything that you desire, there is always a job that you can make money in. Listen, you like to dance, they're stripping. I'm just playing. They're stripping. Don't strip, y'all. I'm just playing. But the point being is, there is a career path for everything. I don't quote me on that. Don't tell me, you know what I mean? But there usually is. So yes, prioritize your education and do what you want to do. And I feel like so far, alhamdulillah, like I've gained so much in these last couple of years, and I'm just very happy, and I want to share these things with you guys. And I hope you guys are not getting bored of being in my room. I'm not gonna lie, like maybe I need to switch it up and film somewhere else. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments, but I hope you're not getting bored of being here, because I don't know. But again, I hope you're enjoying this vlog. Let me know so far in the comments which part is your favorite and what are your New Year's resolutions. It is December 31st, aka my birthday, and I'm doing my vision board today. I have to sit down, and I already have the pictures and everything. I just need to put it all together. I had my vision goals for 2026 already written out in November, October. I just need to make my vision board. I'm gonna do that while I'm getting my hair done. So tell me, what are your goals this year? And I hope this new year is really blessed for all of us. And I hope, inshallah, I mean that we gain. And inshallah means God willing. For those who aren't Muslim, but I hope, inshallah, I mean that we are able to attain anything that we desire that is good for us in this life. Ameen. And I hope that all of you are blessed, and barakah, blessings, barakah means blessings, are poured into your life endlessly, and you gain health, wealth, happiness, contentment, gratitude, and ease in this going into this new year, inshallah. I mean, I gotta go. I have to get ready for my hair appointment. I have the hair here, did my skincare. Today's my birthday. I don't really care to be on my nutrition. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna be on my health kick. I am going to enjoy. Yeah. So I will see you girlies. So have a happy new year. Birthday, dear Khadijah. Happy birthday to you. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year!
Who gave you permission to be this perfect? I think you should go ahead and thank your mama for me. Lord knows what I did to deserve this.